Hey guys, so today we're going to go over investigating quadratics. So please note in green the equation of a parabola, the quadratic function y equals to ax minus h squared plus k. The vertex is always going to be h and k. What we're mainly going to be working on to find out today is a, which is 1 over 4p. Biggest thing to note, p is the focal length. It is the distance from the vertex to the focus, and it's also the distance between the vertex and directrix. So we have an example below. So let's say I have a focus of 110. So I'm going to go to that point, and I'm going to note that it's the focus. And from here, I'm also going to note that the directrix is y equals to -8. So I'm going to go where y equals -8, and I'm going to draw my directrix, which is going to be a horizontal line. Now, in case you didn't know it was horizontal, you do have an acronym called HOI-VUX, which means that horizontal lines are represented by the equation y equals to some number. The 0 in the middle just means that horizontal lines have a slope of 0, which you don't need for this lesson, but fun fact. And a vertical line has an equation of x equals to some number. The u in the middle means an undefined slope is what a vertical line has. So the directrix is y equals -8, which means since it's y equals to some number, it's a horizontal line at -8. So from this alone, I know my parabola faces upwards because it always faces towards the focus. So your parabola will always face towards the focus and away from the directrix. So already I know that this amplitude is going to be positive because the parabola faces upwards. Now I just have to actually find the vertex of the parabola. So since p is the distance from the vertex to the focus and also the distance from the vertex to the directrix, the vertex is actually just the midpoint between the two. And the good thing is that the x value will not change for the focus from the vertex. So the x value is the same, which means since I'm just finding the midpoint, I only need to find the midpoint for the y. And if you prefer, you can also just count what the middle point is between the directrix and the focus. But I'm going to use the midpoint formula. So the y value for the focus is going to be 10, and the y value for the directrix is -8. 10 plus -8, signs don't match, subtract, take the sign of the bigger number, and then divide by 2 here, which is 1. So my midpoint here is going to be 1. And again, the y value doesn't change, or the x value, sorry, doesn't change for the vertex. So the vertex is actually going to be at 1, 1, which is the midpoint between the focus and the directrix. And again, the parabola will always face in the direction of the focus. So I already know this faces upwards. Again, the vertex is h and k. Now, I have almost everything I need for the equation. I have h and k, I just need a. And to find a, I need to find out what p is. Again, p is the distance from the vertex to the focus. I'm saying from the vertex to the focus because if I count from the vertex to the focus, I'm going upwards, which means it's positive. So the value of p from 1 to 10, you can also count it if you prefer, is going to just be 9 units. Positive 9 because I'm going upwards. So now that I have that, I'm going to write my equation for a parabola. And I'm just going to note underneath this that a is 1 over 4p, since I have the value of p. And I'm going to plug everything in. So y equals 1 over 4 times p. P is 9, so 4 times 9 is 36. And then x minus h, which is 1, squared, plus the k, which is the y value of the vertex, which is also 1. And there is your equation of a parabola. I hope this helps, guys.